For this episode of Hustle and Pro, we're talking to some local high school football players who went on to play in college and are back for the East-West Shrine Bowl. We pulled them aside at Media Day for the Shrine Bowl, and we talked to Ryan Watts from Little Elm, Tyler Owens from Plano East, and Willis Patrick from Mansfield. Enjoy the show. All right, we're talking to Ryan Watts. You are from Little Elm and are finishing up your time at UT, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so tell me, when you were here in this area, I know you're not from Frisco, but it's really close, right?
Really close.
The borders are a little gray sometimes. Tell me what your football career looked like in high school.
Well, in high school, I was playing football, basketball, running track. I was playing for high school, Little Elm High School, playing varsity since my sophomore year. My junior year, I had my breakout games. I ended up exploding in the recruiting scene. I had about like 40 offers that year. Yeah, so then and I originally committed to Ohio State. I went to Ohio State, yes, ma'am.
So that's coming from what size is Little Elm High School?
At that time it was 5A and now it's 6A. It's grown, yes.
Okay,
ma'am.
so sizable. I was going to say that sounds little for getting recruited for such big schools.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you must have been definitely a standout in
yeah.
Little Elm. You didn't have a lot of teammates getting the same recruiting as
I was really the first one. Well, we had a teammate, Brandon Crosley. He went to Colorado State, and now he's at SMU. So it was him, and then I got my offers, and then after that we had Keyshawn Mills, who went to Colorado, now he's at SMU.
Okay.
And Terrence Brooks, who's at Texas now.
That's a lot.
And we had a basketball player too, RJ Hampton. He's in the NBA right now, like his 4th year.
Wow,
Yeah.
Little Elm, that's some.
Yeah. Just recently, like we blew up a little bit in the sports scene.
That's great.
Yeah.
So did you ever do any time at Ohio State, or you went straight to Austin?
I went to Ohio State for 2 years, and then I transferred to University of Texas at Austin for 2 years.
Okay. And obviously finished up there,
Yes,
and now you are done with that time and moving on. So a lot of people talk about this East-West Shrine Bowl as like a week-long interview for the NFL, right? So how do you see this week? How do you see this game?
Definitely opportunity to like showcase your skills in front for scouts. So if they got any questions, and you believe in yourself. Like I'm confident in my game. I know I'm gonna do fine. So just being able to play the game and another week at it too. So the season just ended. Having another week to play the game that you love. So and it's definitely something like I've been looking up to this since I was young. Like, I've been a football fanatic. I watched the Shrine Bowl. I watched the Senior Bowl when I was younger in high school. I've been always in football. So now that I'm in it and getting like these interviews from like scouts, like it's definitely like surreal. Like just being in this time, like experiencing this.
And are you looking forward to like NFLPA being involved in some education and just sort of seeing what that looks like?
Oh yeah, most definitely. We already had a seminar this morning. We had I forgot his name. He played in the league, and like his most important message to us was make more at the end of your football career, make more than you earned while playing football. So basically like be intentional in what you do off the field, like investing and real estate and all that. So more than spending and because taxes takes a lot of your money too. So like just educating stuff on stuff like that, because that's something like you never really think about on the outside. Just hearing all those stories like in person. So
that's key. Are there Shrine Bowl like names, former players that you not that you maybe you look forward to seeing if who's going to be here, but like names that you looked up to that played in this game?
I know Steve Smith played in this game, and Coach Sark, I didn't even know he played in this game. Like he's gonna be here this week.
Yeah, they're
he's gonna be here at halftime. Yeah,
Coach.
Yeah. So now I don't know about like Zay Flowers, guys from the last couple of years, Isaiah Pacheco and Brock Purdy, all the big names recently too. So like just being able to have the opportunity to like lead on that and just have a big influence in the league too.
Yeah, definitely. And you mentioned earlier you're confident in your game, and like this is like what you've been looking forward to. They're going to be talking to you all week and all these interviews you're doing. Where does the confidence come from?
Confidence comes from just my love for the game, really just having it since I was a kid, man, just playing it since a kid and just dominating. Like I know I'm a great player. Like I'm educated. Like, I feel like I could be a scout myself. Like when I'm older, like I know how to value game and I could be realistic about things. I feel like I'm confident in what I can do, like with my speed, my size, and my smarts too. I feel like I have a long future in the game. I can play special teams and play anything on the back end because I'm a smart and athletic player.
Did you play more than safety positions through high school, or were you?
In high school, high school,
or
my first.
Throughout, anytime.
Oh yeah. So in high school, I played quarterback.
Oh, okay.
And
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So then sophomore and junior, I played corner and safety, and then senior, I played corner and receiver.
So when you were getting the heavily scouted year, what was it for?
It was for cornerback.
Okay.
Yes, man. That was the year I played strictly corner.
Okay.
And then my senior year, they needed more help, so I played receiver and corner. I had some looks at receiver too, but I didn't want to play offense. Like I don't want to be the one to hit somebody.
Okay. So then when you're at this stage, and like obviously that's the high school to college jump.
Yeah.
And you know you can be flexible and position flexible, right? What about from this jump, from college to pro? Is that a common thing where they could ask you to have some flexibility with your speed and some of the different skills you have?
Oh yes, ma'am, definitely. I feel like they're gonna ask me to play safety, and I'll play safety too. Like I have a love for safety, but I think when people get it, they say because somebody has good size and speed, they like at corner, that everybody can play safety. I don't believe everybody can play safety with size and speed. Like you got to have smarts to play safety,
Right.
and I know that I'm a smart athlete, so I'm confident that I can play corner or safety. I can do both.
I love it. Okay, so when you walk away from this experience of this whole 6-7 days of this, what's your goal?
Just be able to soak up as much information as I can, man. Just being blessed to learn from the NFL coaches right now. Just being able to soak up as much information as I can because it's going to be important later in the road. And like some coaches might have some great tips for you and on how to fix your game too. And they might not be your coach in the NFL. And just be able to continue to carry that with me, having my notes and always work on that. So just having that extra knowledge, I think that's important. And also just the lesson that you learn from having the seminar with NFLPA, it's definitely important and it's for life, man. Because football, as much as you want to play, it only lasts for like 10 years. It's a short window, so it's definitely important.
In the big scheme of things, it's not everything, right? You got to have. It seems like you have that natural skill of like looking at the next step. We talked about scouting and those kind of things, so that's awesome that you have those. The plans to soak it all in and use it, right?
Oh yeah, because I definitely want to be in football all my life. Like even after the career's all said and done, going to scouting, be a coach, like do something with football because it's like a great game and be able to do it all your life. Like it makes. Like it doesn't feel like you're working, so I feel like it's a blessing to be able to be in that all your life.
I love it. Well, I wish you luck this week.
Yes, ma'am.
Have fun meeting all the people, talking to all the people that you want to meet and learn from, and good luck in all the practices, and of course that game, and hopefully we'll see you at the next stage.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Ryan.
Thank you.
All right, we got Tyler Owens. You're a safety.
Yes, ma'am.
And you're from Plano.
I am.
Did you go to Plano East?
I did.
All high school?
I did.
You grow up in Plano?
I grew up like in different spots. I moved around a little bit.
But in this area?
I lived in Dallas, and I lived in Plano.
Yeah.
I lived in
The DFW area. The DFW area.
Yeah, DFW area.
So yeah, kind of from all around here. And then you are finishing up your time at Texas Tech.
I am.
Did you go straight from Plano to Tech?
No, I went to UT, and then I was there for 2.5 years,
Okay.
and then I went to Texas Tech for the last 2.
I'm a Red Raider, so I was excited when I saw you on the list.
Yeah.
I wanted to definitely talk to you. Did you enjoy your time there under that coaching staff and that program?
Yeah, I definitely did. I like the coaches. I feel like there was a good vibe for me. It was a good environment. I feel like it helped people grow over there. Definitely.
So what do you, when you get invited to come to this game and say, yeah, I'm going to come do this, what is this like, what are your expectations of this week? What do you want to get out of this?
I just want to go show everybody what I'm capable of. That's basically all it is.
What are you capable of?
I'm capable of a lot. I just want to show them how versatile I am, how many different positions I can play, and my athletic ability.
You're listed as a safety, but what else?
I play nickel and corner. I can play linebacker too.
What do you think you're the best at?
Probably corner or nickel or safety. I play safety mostly, but I feel like I'm cold at nickel too.
So when you're looking at players that are in the NFL right now, who do you watch that you think you either like the way they play or you feel like you're the most close to?
I like Derwin James. I like how he played. And I like, Jalen Ramsey or Jair Alexander.
When you were growing up, since you're in the Dallas area, what NFL teams were you rooting for?
Cowboys.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
I'm from Waco, so.
Okay.
And then
So you
Waco,
went,
Lubbock,
yeah.
Frisco.
Yeah.
So always Cowboys.
So you wasn't a Texas fan? You could have been.
Nope. No.
Like
Didn't want to go to Baylor, and I didn't ever. No.
Yeah.
Never Texans. No, always up here. Everything we did was come up north for Texas Rangers or Cowboys or Mavs, all the Dallas stuff. Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah. You can hop in there. You got a friend over here.
I know.
Who is this?
Rabbit, my son. Come here.
I'm gonna let him do his thing, but hello.
What's your name? You're not Mike, so you just gotta tell me I'm Mike.
Oh, my name's Dejan Taylor Demerson. Nice to meet you. Also known as Rabbit.
Rabbit, where are you from? Oh, you're from Tech too.
That's my dude. That's my friend.
Yeah.
That's my friend. Yeah, I'm from Oklahoma City though, so not too far from here. So I'm home.
Okay, well that's why I was talking to him because he's home. I'm here from Frisco. I went to Tech also, so I just wanted to talk to him. So I can talk to you too. And what position do you play?
I play safety, nickel.
Okay, you guys are buds then.
Oh, we're best
You
buddies.
really are.
And we're roommates.
No. Roommates out there and this
no,
week?
just here.
Oh, this week.
Just here, yeah.
Okay.
He wishes he was my roommate back in Lubbock.
Nah.
He wish he was.
Y'all are funny. Okay, let's see. One last thing from I'll let you ask him a question for me.
Tyler Owens.
What's up?
I do got a really good question for you, man.
Yeah,
If you could,
He don't even got
okay, Ben, no, I do. I know. Look off the dome. Look,
Yeah,
off the dome, off the dome. What's your dream car? Tells a lot about a man.
My dream car probably be that. I don't know. I got a lot of dream cars.
You get one though. I asked you what's your
One car
one
drive.
car, not cars. Cars.
One car. I like cars. So
We'll see if you're a classy man. If you're like one of those
like
young, one of those young wild guys.
Say
what?
what? Like that new Hummer, that EV.
So he drives a Hummer, so I could see him getting that. He drives a Hummer. He drive a big old Hummer, but
You're driving your
I was expecting more of like like a
not bigger.
like I'm
Like
a
a
Bentley
look.
kind of guy. I'm a classy. I'm gonna pull
I'll
up
get a Rolls Royce,
classy.
a Ghost.
But you said a Hummer though. That's not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's
but
nice though.
Yeah, the Hummer. You ain't seen it though. You probably ain't seen it.
I wouldn't drive one, so I haven't seen it.
Hey, yes. It just
Yeah.
like if Hummer see this.
Okay, one question, man. Last question.
Yeah.
Go ahead and tell them what these teams gonna get out of Tyler Owens, man.
They gonna get a dog.
That's what I said.
Straight dog.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
I just said the same thing just a minute ago.
When I asked him, he gave me like a proper answer. Like,
Oh yeah.
Oh, that,
play all these versatility. And
Well, yeah. You asked me what I was gonna. Well, I hope to show show these guys, but yeah.
all right, man. Last question, because actually she already asked you that one.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this, man. Besides me,
we,
nah, for real though. Besides me, it's a good question though.
yeah.
If you could bring anybody on our team right now back at Tech, here in this moment right now, who you bringing with us on this journey with us? That's still there. That ain't declared. That's not playing. That's still there right now.
It's still there?
It's still there. Who you bringing with us on this journey?
Or Brady.
Taj Brooks, Mr. Presidential. If you don't know about him, you go. Hey, if you don't know about him, you gonna know about him because the time is his time.
Taj time.
And guess what?
Brooks time.
And we're out of here.
All right.
And we're out of here.
That's perfect. Thank you. I don't even need to do anything else. Willis Patrick,
Yes, ma'am.
I see by your shirt you went to TCU.
Yes, ma'am.
And you're a kind of a local regional guy. So
Yes, ma'am.
you went to Mansfield High School?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
So you grew up in that area? Or?
Grand Prairie. I'm
Okay.
born in Dallas.
Okay.
Moved to DeSoto until I was about 5, and then moved to Grand Prairie, and that's where I lived. And then went to Mansfield High School.
And your position?
I played offensive line, guard, and center.
Always?
I played tackle before that, and then when I was younger, tight end. But yes, ma'am.
When did you focus on football only?
I knew around my sophomore year of high school that if I wanted to get a college education for free, I was gonna have to play football.
And
So,
you went big with TCU education. That's,
well, at first I went to Angelo State,
Uh-huh.
and then I transferred to Jackson State. That's where I got my degree from, undergrad.
Okay.
And then I transferred to TCU, and I'm working on my master's there right now.
for what?
Liberal arts.
Wow.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
That's
ma'am.
great. What is when you say liberal arts, what is your passion? What's your story?
So I got my undergrad in pre-law. That's what I want my career to be after football. I want to go into law, go to law school. That's always been my passion.
That's fantastic.
Yes, ma'am.
To do what? Like what kind of law?
Growing up, I always wanted to help people.
Uh-huh.
I feel like freedom is the most priceless thing you can have.
Yeah.
So that's what I wanted to focus on, and then just getting into it, growing up, getting older. I kind of want to start off in corporate to get my feet wet, just learn the ins and outs of business.
Yeah.
That was my minor, was business, so corporate is probably where I want to start off.
That's great. So when you're coming here,
Yes, ma'am.
this is not a interview to be a lawyer, right?
Yes, ma'am.
This is a next step in for pro football,
Yes,
right?
ma'am.
So what are your hopes here?
To bolster my draft stock, It's amazing that I got this opportunity and be here already. 2 years ago, I was a Division II football player, and now I'm sitting here with some of the best players in the country, and I believe that I'm one of the best players in the country as well. And it's just being able to showcase that. I feel like I have a great resume with my film, but then to sit down with teams and talk, it's a blessing because it's where I prayed to be, and I'm here in this position right now.
So where'd that shift happen from the D2 school to here today? Like, what happened?
Really, I've just been consistent all the way throughout, the same guy. I haven't changed the player I am. It just changed my viewership or changed the audience and attention from each school. It just grew. So it's really just staying consistent and knowing even when I was there playing in front of 500 people that, I was the same guy playing in front of 60,000 people. And just knowing and staying true, having my faith in God and staying rooted with my family and just having them be my rock.
I love that. So obviously bigger platforms, bigger schools, that helps.
Yes, ma'am.
And this is the next step. So did you grow up in this area, particularly being an NFL fan of a certain team?
Yes, ma'am. I was always a Cowboys fan growing up.
Good. I would assume, but I never know.
Also a Ravens fan.
Okay.
But yes, ma'am, Cowboys fan. Yes, ma'am.
That's great. So you're open-minded, I'm sure, as you move into this next phase of life.
Yes,
so
ma'am.
You have to be, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
And so when you have groups come in this week and talk to you, are there certain things you're looking forward to learning when you're here, or certain alum you want to meet, or somebody just that you have your eye on, even if it's a player?
Nobody in particular. Like I said, just being here is a privilege, and you never know. I live life organically. I feel like God will place me exactly where I need to be when I need to be there. So just the relationships that I've already built here, I had a few of my teammates here. So it's been a smooth transition being with them here, and then just the coaches and everything. And it takes one team to take a chance on you and be impressed with you. And so I'm doing my best and being myself, being organic, talking to every team, staying consistent throughout. And if I'm blessed and fortunate, one team will take their chance to take me.
When you talk about that one team, you just need a match, right?
Yeah.
So do you know if a team asks you what coaching style you most respond to, or what's the best part about you being coachable? What do you say to that?
My pitch to that is I've been to 3 schools in 3 years. 2 of those 3 schools I was a team captain, and the last school I wasn't a team captain, but I was a leader. I'm adaptable in any situation. I can change, I can adapt, I can grow into any situation that I need to. I can sit down and have a conversation with anybody in the room. That's a talent and gift that I have, and I feel like that's just going to translate into life in football and outside of football, because I feel comfortable in any room I'm in because I'm comfortable with myself.
I believe you.
Yes, ma'am.
Right?
Yes,
I
ma'am.
believe you that you're a leader,
Yes, ma'am.
even if you're not a team captain in
Yes,
this
ma'am.
specific role.
Yes, ma'am.
And that's obviously important.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Who are your current or past NFL people that you look up to?
My favorite player is Lamar Jackson. Love watching him play. Obviously watching guys like Trent Williams and Shaq Mason. It's a lot of different guys. Tyron Smith, a lot of different guys growing up. But right now my favorite player is probably Lamar Jackson, really dating back to when he was at Louisville. I loved watching him play. He just made it fun to watch, college ball, and fun to watch. I mean, Michael Vick was the original guy that I loved to watch growing up. And just different guys. But now that I'm growing up and having this opportunity to play at the next level, obviously it's fun to watch Lamar, but I got to study tape and watch guys like I named, like Shaq Mason and all those type of guys, and just really learning from them, and Zach Martin, watching their tape, Tyler Smith, guys like that who have done it at a high level. And if I want to do the same thing for a long time, I have to study their tape and grow from that.
I love it. Awesome.
Yes,
well, good luck
Thank you.
at all the practices, at all the interviews, learning at all the sessions, and of course the game.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll be there. We'll be rooting for you.
Yes, ma'am. Best wishes
Local
to you
guy.
as well. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you for joining us for this episode of Hustle and Pro. Be sure to follow us on YouTube and Instagram, and we'll see you for the next episode.